In this video, we are going to learn microservices multi-architecture patterns. Let's start by differentiating between external and internal architecture per microservices. Here you can see the external architecture. So externally, microservices work together in a broader ecosystem, including the client applications that consume the API gateways that is direct to internal backend microservices that uses their own databases. However, internally, each microservice can have its own unique architecture, patterns, and even the technology stack tailored for its specific responsibilities. That you can see the picture on the slide, these are the layered, vertical slice, and clear architecture can be applied for each microservices. We can call these as a polyglot microservices. So why we need this diversity? A simple CRUD microservices like catalog and basket microservices might not need the same architectural complexities like organic microservices that needs managing complex business rules. So that's why it is about choosing the right tool for the job, and it ensures that each microservices is as simple or as sophisticated as its domain complexity requirements. For example, let's see our catalog and basket microservice internal architecture. They leverage the vertical slice architectures, dividing functionality into manageable independent features. You can see as a vertical slice architecture, and each feature is a self-contained slice that can be developed and tested in isolation and optimizing for agility and maintainability. On the other hand, if you can see the discount microservice internal architecture, discount microservice using for more traditional layered architecture. This is n-layer architecture approach, organize the codes into layers with specific roles such as the presentation, business logic, and data access, and promoting a separation of concerns within a less complex domain. So if we go further for the organic microservices using the clean architecture in order to manage complex business rules. So clean architecture segregated layers, for example, domain layer, application layer, infrastructure, and presentation web API layer. So this architecture divides into services into clear layers, and each with its own responsibility, from domain entities to application logic and the infrastructure, and enabling to manage complexity effectively and evolving the system gracefully. And beyond all architectures, we embrace a polyglot approach. That means, depending on the nature of the microservices, we might choose different languages, frameworks, or databases. That means you can see that in these microservices using F# for functional programming needs, or Python for machine learning tasks, or you can see Java, .NET, Node.js, and so on. So there is no one size fit all in microservice architecture. Each service is a unique actor in our ecosystem, and we will select the architecture patterns that best fits in individual requirements and the nature of the task it performs.